The Millionaire Fastlane by M.J. DeMarco. Introduction. The Millionaire Fastlane is about getting wealthy and retiring in 10 years rather than 40 years. At first, the title may sound unrealistic, but M.J. DeMarco offers hard-earned business wisdom based on his success making millions of dollars after building a limousine booking website. Quotations. Somebody should tell us, right at the start of our lives, that we are dying. Then we might live life to the limit, every minute of every day. Do it. I say. Whatever you want to do it now. There are only so many tomorrows. Michael Landon. Time isn't a commodity, something you pass around like a cake. Time is the substance of life. When anyone asks you to give your time, they're really asking for a chunk of your life. Antoinette Bosco. There's a profound difference between interest and commitment. Interest reads a book, commitment applies the book 50 times. Instead of digging for gold, sell shovels. Instead of taking a class, offer a class. Instead of borrowing money, lend it. Instead of taking a job, hire for jobs. Instead of taking a mortgage, hold a mortgage. Break free from consumption, switch sides, and reorient to the world as producer. Stop thinking about business in terms of your selfish desires, whether it's money, dreams, or do what you love. Instead, chase needs, problems, pain points, service deficiencies, and emotions. All events of wealth are precluded by process, a backstory of trial, risk, hard work, and sacrifice. If you try to skip process, you'll never experience events. I awoke to the epiphany that I was the driver of my life and my problems were the consequences of my choices. If you have to think about affordability, you can't afford it because affordability carries conditions and consequences. If millions seek you, you will be paid millions. I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. Thomas Jefferson. The brick walls are there for a reason. The brick walls are not there to keep us out, the brick walls are there to give us a chance to show how badly we want something. The brick walls are there to stop the people who don't want it badly enough. They are there to stop the other people. By working faithfully 8 hours a day, you may eventually get to be the boss and work 12 hours a day. Robert Frost. The owner of an idea is not he who imagines it, but he who executes it. A market is never saturated with a good product, but it is very quickly saturated with a bad one. Henry Ford. Value your time poorly and you will be poor. When time is wasted as a lifestyle choice, you will be stranded in places you don't want to be. Take a look around. How do your friends, family, and peers value their time? Are they standing in line to save $4? Are they driving 40 minutes to save $10? Are they parked on the sofa anxiously waiting to see who wins Dancing with the Stars? 4. Do what you love to work. You need 2 things. 1. Your love must solve a need and 2. You must be exceptional at it. My doctor's preferred method of attack was prescription drugs. I refused because I wanted to fix problems, not mask symptoms. Change creates millionaires. Those who observe and take advantage of change will be the new millionaires and billionaires. Wealth eludes most people because they are preoccupied with events while disregarding process. Without process, there is no event. You could own the best hotel in the world located on the best beach in California, but if customers are treated like inconveniences and requests go unfulfilled, they won't return. The global recession has exposed the slow lane for the fraud it is. With no job, the plan fails. When the stock market loses 50% of your savings, the plan fails. When a housing crisis erases 40% of your illiquid net worth in 1 year, the plan fails. The plan is a failure because the plan is based on time and factors you can't control. Unfortunately, millions of people have faithfully invested decades into the plan only to discover the ugly truth: the slow lane is risky and insufferably impotent. The average American watches more than 4 hours of TV each day. In a 65-year life, that person will have spent 9 years glued to the tube. Why? Simple. Life sucks. Life needs an escape. Life is no good. Show me someone who spends hours online playing Mafia Wars or Farmville, and I'll show you someone who probably isn't very successful. When life sucks, escapes are sought. I don't need television because I invested my time into a real life worth living, not a fictitious escape that airs every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Again, majority thinking yields mediocrity, and for that majority, time is an asset that is undervalued and mindlessly squandered.